Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, and my co-host, Schroeder Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys the MLB early slate edition because it's a six-gamer, so might as well do a video about it. If you guys are new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave us a comment down below. We're trying to get to 6,000 subscribers, man. It seems like it's just stalled out. It's completely stalled out. Of course, when you get to that milestone, right, it's the hardest thing to get. And if you're returning, please do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave us a comment down below. It just takes 2 seconds, and it gets you in the drawing for a free $25 giveaway this Thursday, 2 days from now, and then also another free drawing for a free month past the DFS Club, guys. And there's also a super chat or super thanks, special thanks. I don't know what the hell it is. It's got a little heart symbol down below. If you guys want to donate to the channel, the little tip in the tip jar goes a long way. Helps Schroeder and I with our child support. Yeah, guys, I really appreciate it. If you take your time to do that, you get a special shout out on the videos, and I pin your comments to the top. Now, it only lets me do one. If there's another way I can do it where I can do multiple, the guys let me know. But I'll just take turns because we got 2 yesterday. So let's just show real quick. We got to give some shouts out. So yesterday, got a $10 super thanks from Kamal. Hopefully I pronounce your Mr. Reynolds. I'll call you that. How about? He says, thanks. Great picks today. Always. Let's take down a cash lineup tonight. Boy, did we ever. Boy, did we ever. $10 super thanks. Thank you very much. And then Jan has, this is the second time actually for Jan. Let's scroll down here. I pinned Jan to the top and then I had to switch them out. But Jan, couple bucks goes a long way. So just put thanks. Thank you. You are the real one, Jan, for always hitting that. It's right here. It's the thanks button, I guess, with the heart on it. So if you guys want to leave a tip in the tip jar, I really appreciate it. And guys, we got a lot to talk about. We had a good day. Without further ado, man, let's start the freaking show. Yeah, guys. So as you can tell by my hair, I'm always pulling at it like this because we get so close to a takedown. But yeah, 1,000s tonight, guys. It was on DraftKings has been great. 2 days in a row now. Came in the top 25 of the large GPPs. I don't know how I would have done in the large GPPs, but you know, basically, if you would have played my lines tonight on DraftKings, you would have won at least $1,500 at minimal. Kind of surprised because a lot of the club didn't play my lines tonight, and they're like, God, because it was my cash line, right? So they did the right thing in the DFS Club. The members put it in the double ups, which they're supposed to do, right? But what I do is I always put my cash line up in a GBP just in case, because several times I've taken down cash contests where I'm in first. I'm like, gosh, what if I would have put it in a GPP? I'll never make that mistake again, guys. So even the GPP line did pretty good, but man, the cash line won huge tonight on DraftKings. Let's take a look. Let's bring up the top 25 here. So 2 days in a row, me personally I've made the DFS Club Hall of Fame, man. So this is behind the paywall. So boom, here you go. This was DraftKings today. That's 2 days in a row, guys. The bad guy also took down tonight, won $100. A smaller, but winner take all, man. That's what it's up. $3 into $100. Jamal had a takedown from yesterday. Came in first, won $50, and this was my yesterday. Almost as good as today's, but still 2 days in a row, man. Like, I'm on a serious heater. We had the members only podcast today. We had myself, Space was there, DFS Space, and LT dropped in. So the plan worked, guys. We paid up for pitching. Robbie Ray got off to a shaky start, but ended up coming through. But I had the nuts, man. I had Charles Morton, the nuts in the cash line. So that's what won all the money. He was so low owned. And then Nick Gordon was in there. You remember I gave you guys Nick Gordon last night. I had him at like 1%, even though Minnesota was kind of chalky. He came through. Miranda came through. Vlad came through. Familiar Reyes came through today. So, yeah, guys, great podcast. We covered all these people, man. If you guys don't know, now you know. This is the DFS Club, guys. This is my home. This is where you go to get all my lineups, ownership, projections, top stacks. We do the members-only podcast 1 hour before lock-in. Wait a minute before you hit fast forward. We're only $14.99 a month. That's it. $14.99 a month. We'll get to the plans real quick, but you can't beat that price tag. I mean, if you would have played my DraftKings tonight, minimal, guys, minimal, you would have won $1,500. Minimal. That's like a lifetime, right? That's a lifetime subscription there. So it would have already paid for itself, guys. So like I said, you get every single sport. You get DFS Space and myself. And DFS Space has been holding down WNBA like crazy. We got PGA in here, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, UFC, college football, guys, everything. All you got to do is click join now. Click my logo, Skywalker DFS. And then pick your plans, guys. Again, $14.99 a month. We have our bronze, silver, gold plan. So 6 months and a year plan. And like I always say, guys, I hear it and I see it every day, and it angers me. I don't know why it angers me. You know, I see it, I hear it, because I do watch other guys. But when they're saying, oh, football's coming, get in before our prices go up, or get in and get our discount code. We don't need no discount code with us, guys. Not needed. What we charge for a year in that gold plan right there you're looking at is what everybody else is going to charge you for 1 month for one sport. NFL. True story. Stop thinking about it, guys. Start winning. Stop losing. Come join the DFS Club, man. We do prize picks, sports wagering. You name it, we do it all, guys. I'm serious, and I'm showing you guys every night. Schroeder and I, we're not trying to hide nothing. You know, we're being honest. We're being transparent. I'm just showing you guys what we're doing. And that was my cash line tonight. Thank goodness I threw it in a GPP. Stop losing. Start winning. Come join the DFS Club, guys. For football, for NBA coming up, NHL coming up, maybe I can afford to get a haircut. I mean, look at my hair. Like I've been doing this because I've been like this close all night to that fucking takedown because I want four. That would have been my fourth takedown in 2 weeks. So just August has been so good. So stop missing out, guys. Stop missing out. And if you're in the club and you play my cash line, put it in a GPP for fuck's sake. Why not? Why not? Throw it in there. You know, if you didn't do it tonight, hopefully you learned your lesson. Because we have so many new members, guys. We're almost up to 600 members. Just throw it in a quarter. I don't know how I would have done in there, but man, just throw it in something, right? Don't throw it in any GPP. But sometimes the cash lines come through like that, more times than not. And then again, shout out to the super thanks. Shout out. Let's bring it back up. Shout out to Jan again. That's the second time. And shout out to Mr. Reynolds here. $10 super thanks, guys. Everything adds up, especially, you know, if you guys, you know, make a little money off the videos, whatever you guys can afford. I don't care. It just helps out. So thank you guys. Again, you will be featured in the next video, and your comment will be pinned to the top. So it can, whatever you guys want to do. Or you can do nothing. It doesn't matter to me. I just think it's good karma, guys. In the DFS Club here, people share lineups. And when their lineups hit, man, the members like tip, like, what's your PayPal? You know, it's just good karma. If someone helps you out, throw them a couple bucks. It all comes around, guys. So let's talk some baseball, shall we? Because you know what? We're going to slay this fucker. I'm on a mission every freaking day, guys. Every day. I want to win this shit. So let's get into it. We'll go over the totals first. Little 6-game early slate. All right, so it's a tricky one, kind of tricky, but I think it's going to be a chalky one, so we got to try and get different here. So first up, we got, it's at 9:30 in the fucking morning. Great. That means my ass gets no sleep tonight. The Phillies and the Reds, 81 degrees. This game popped off today, man. 4.9 for the Phils, 3.8 for the Reds. We got Ranger Suarez against Lodolo, man. And an 81-degree day again. If you're not on the West Coast here, it's been pretty cool around the whole country. Here is 105. It felt like probably 110, but that's it. Everywhere else in the country is pretty cool. So yeah, scores were down today. If you had the nuts pitchers, you had to at least min cash, right? Looking about the same for these day games, right? So Ranger Suarez is tempting. However, the Reds, they've been pretty good, but Ranger Suarez at 8-1. We'll break down the pitchers and all the players, but first look, this game could pop off again. Next up, we got the chalky Cubbies against the Washington Nationals, 75 degrees. Winds blowing in at 6, so we're going to have 5.1 for the Cubs, 4.1 for Washington. That's what Vegas thinks they're going to get. Drew Smyly against Corey Abbott. Yeah, going up against Corey Abbott, man. The Cubs stack looks good again. Drew Smyly looks like a decent option himself. Then we got Kansas City at Minnesota. Partly cloudy, 74 degrees. The Twins finally fucking came through. It took them all year. They came through today. I won all that money, guys. I only had 2 of them. So that's how it goes, man. Partly cloudy, 74 degrees. Winds will be blowing out a little bit, 5 miles an hour. Not much. I probably heard burps go faster than that, man. 3.4 for Kansas City, 4.8 for the Twins. Daniel Lynch against Tyler Darth Maul. I say these are 2 good pitchers, man. Especially these Kansas City pitchers. They've been good. Daniel Lynch has been pretty good. And some of these Kansas City bats have been good too, like Vinnie Pasquatino at 2-3. His price still won't go up. I mean, come on, man. What are we doing here? Salvador Perez is still under 5K. Let's go, man. Next up, we got Baltimore at Toronto. Toronto again. It was kind of funny because I think it was Manoah on the mound tonight, right? Jigga Joshua, I love to give the hardest time to because I feel, I'm close with him. He's been part of the family for a while now. He's in there. He makes everybody laugh. He don't have any enemies, but he told us during the podcast that Manoah was going to break the slate. Myself, LT, and Space were like, dude, what are you talking about, man? Stop talking that nonsense. What was it, like the fourth inning comes around? I think it was. And he was actually doing pretty good until he wasn't. And then, so if you guys had him tonight, it's Jigga Josh's fault because he threw a hex on the damn thing and said, my pitcher's breaking the slate right now. And then right after he said that, he got lit up. And then all of a sudden, was he not even breaking the slate? Baltimore was winning the fucking game. So shout out to Jigga Josh, man. If you guys have Manoah tonight, go holler at him, man. It's his fault. 72 degrees, 4 for Baltimore, 5.2 for Toronto. Austin Voth against Ross Stripling. So probably a bullpen game for Baltimore. Baltimore is one of the better bullpens in baseball. I talked about this today too in the podcast, but I mean, again, you got to love Toronto today. They're going to pop off one of these days. Ross Stripling is 7-4. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe you just play the bats in this game. Then we got Seattle at Anaheim. Clear, 84 degrees. 9-mile-an-hour winds blowing out. So it seemed like the top 3 batters in this order kept getting to our pitcher tonight, right? And then after he got through the first 3, it was a strikeout. Robbie Ray ended up getting, 10 strikeouts? So it worked out great. We got George Kirby against Touki Toussaint. Touki came over from Atlanta, was a prospect. He actually hasn't looked that bad, but he did face the A's last time. So I'm not going to give him that much credit yet. But it's going to be 84 degrees there. George Kirby, Touki Toussaint. This game looks interesting. But George Kirby looks good because it's against the Angels. Bottom line. And then we got San Diego, Miami. It seems like it's been forever since we've had San Diego on a slate. Humid, partly cloudy, but it's going to be in Tropicana Field. Now, there's a debate going on. Not Tropicana. Sorry, this is Miami. The Marlins. I always get them and Tampa Bay confused. There's a debate going on of who had the worst ballpark in the majors. It's up between the Oakland Coliseum and Tropicana. How dare they say that about my Coliseum, man? I've never been to Tropicana in St. Petersburg, so I don't know. I can't say, but there's debate right now. 3.9 for the Padres, 3.3 for Miami. Clevenger against Pablo Lopez. I don't think Pablo Lopez has the goods, although San Diego does. Clevenger is a decent option at 7-9. So let's talk about stacks. 6-game slate, you kind of want to be different. Where I think the chalk's going to go is probably the Cubs, probably Toronto, probably San Diego, which looks great, right? I don't know if you want to be different. Maybe you stack this Reds Phillies game. Maybe you go back to Minnesota. Minnesota, you think they can do it 2 days in a row? Seattle, maybe gets to Tukey. I mean, it's risky, but this Seattle lineup here looks pretty. I mean, on paper, they look pretty damn good. I mean, Mitch Haniger's only 3.6 for fuck's sake, right? And then, yeah. But I like San Diego. I like Baltimore and Toronto. I like the Cubbies. And I like a little sprinkle of Kansas City and maybe a sprinkle of Minnesota, right? So it's a 6-gamer. Let's just try and get different, man. That's the best you can do. So that's it for the projected run total. So again, cooler day around the country, but it's okay. Schroeder says it's all right. We're gonna slay this fucker, right, Schroeder? Yeah, we're gonna make this slate our bitch. All right. I'm glad you learned to talk like that. I wonder who you learned it from. He's so look at he's so tired. I don't know why. All he does is sleep all day, right? Why are you so like he can't even hold his eyes open? Look how I wish I was that chill, right? His child support must have already gotten paid, right? I think his child support was due yesterday. He paid it, so now he's chilling. He said, yeah, I got like 50 kittens out there, kittens, 50 of them at least. This cat, I'm telling you. He likes to brag a little bit. Yep. That's my boy, though. That's my boy. All right, so let's bring up Draft Dashboard, guys. I try and make a show out of this. So if you're new and you hear me talking out of my ass right here, I'm putting on a show. All right. You don't just get fire picks here at the Skywalker DFS show. You get an actual show, hopefully some laughs. If we can't make fun of ourselves, who can we make fun of, right? Let's bring up Draft Dashboard, guys. All right. Let's go into pitching. So for a small slate, there's actually a lot of pitchers to choose from. Let's go to the early game here. So again, Pablo Lopez, why he's 8-9. I mean, you guys remember he was like 10K, right? Against San Diego, I don't know, but I'm not going to go there. Tyler Darth Maul going up against Kansas City. 8-7 looks okay. Last time he faced him, he only got a 10. But I know this guy's got strikeout upside. At 8-7, it's tough, guys. This is a tough slate for pitchers. There's just so many to choose from that could bust, boom or bust, right? I like going with the odds with George Kirby here at 8-5, only because of the matchup. Last 2 games, he's pitched 6 innings, 27 and 18 DraftKings points, and he gets the Angels. So I like Kirby a lot at 8-5. Ranger Suarez, what's up, Schroeder? What's up? Yeah? Yeah, Schroeder says he likes George Kirby too. Ranger Suarez going up against Cincinnati looks pretty dope, right? 19, 15, 27, 16, 21 in his last 5. That's really fucking good. Is it me? I mean, I just kept seeing home run updates pop up, and it was Cincinnati, Philly. Everyone was just getting home runs today. Maybe it's different today, but Ranger Suarez looks decent. Clevenger, only because it's against Miami. Other than that, I got no faith in the kid. He's only pitched 5 innings in his last 2. The game before that, though, 7 innings, 26 DraftKings points. It is against Miami, so you got to give him the benefit of the doubt. And for 7-9, sure. Daniel Lynch at 6K. All the kids got to do is get you 15 DraftKings points here. Hi, Schroeder. You want to come over here? You can come up here, buddy. It's all right. You want to come help out? Okay. So, yeah, Lynch. 15, 16, and 9 his last 3 against Minnesota. So I think he's firmly in play as an SP2, right? FanDuel, you got some balls if you play him over there because he might not even pitch 6 innings. Most of the time he goes 5, but he did go 6 2 games ago. And then Drew Smiley for the Cubbies, man. After Justin Steele left the game, which, by the way, good call, Washington put up some runs, right? It was crazy. But Drew Smiley at 7-7 looks pretty good against a struggling Washington offense. Last 2 games, 29 and 23 DraftKings points, and he's pitched 5 and 7 innings. So again, probably the worst pitcher on the slate, it's got to be Corey Abbott, right? 9, -10, 14. Yeah, I'd say he gets the vote for the worst pitcher on the slate. Austin Voth, maybe you can make a case for, but again, it's against Toronto. But again, Toronto's not doing nothing, right? So Vlad got a home run first inning, and then all of a sudden it looked like Toronto is finally going to have their day. The people that stacked Toronto were like, yes, today's going to be the day. And then 3 innings later, 4 innings later, 5 innings later, 6 innings later, I can hear them all across the country, across the world. They kept looking at their phones. They kept looking at their scores. All I kept hearing, guys, was, son of a bitch, throwing their phones down, right? So, I don't know. I think maybe this slate, Toronto does wake up, though. Let's go to catcher. Salvador Perez, if he plays. So be careful because they're going from like night games to day games. I'm assuming Salvador Perez plays. If he does, he's 2 for 5 against Darth Maul, a single and a homer. So if he's in, I'm getting him in my catcher spot. First base. Vlad looks good again. Toronto, I think maybe take a shot again, right? One of these days, they're going to get it done. It's just Baltimore has really good pitching. They do. Let's see if he can do it 2 days in a row. He's 1 for 4 against Voth. He does have 1 home run against them. Rhys Hoskins against a lefty, Lodolo. Lodolo's pretty good strikeout pitcher, but Rhys just got to get a hold of 1, guys. That's it. Coming off a 42-point fantasy game. My God. Whew. He's kind of struggling before that, though. But 42, yeah, he gets a lefty in Lodolo, but he just needs to get a hold of 1. So at 4.2K, I think you can take a shot there. If you're going to stack Minnesota, Luis Arias, I guess. But I like Lynch, man. I think he's gonna keep him at bay. And then once Lynch leaves the game, maybe that's when Minnesota gets all their runs. I don't know. Jose Miranda, I don't mind going back here against Lynch. 2 singles and a double against him, but he does crush lefties. For 3.7, if he gets another like 13 like he did today, I'm totally cool with it. That's 1 point less than a home run, right? A single home run. Joey Meneses, 3.5K. I mean, he's all right. I mean, he started off 10, 17, 6, and he's starting to really like come to normal now. Washington bat 3.5. Shohei Ohtani is one of the few studs on this slate, 6.3K. I would assume he'd be chalky. I would assume anyway at 6.3. But if you're stacking San Diego, maybe not. And then Vinnie Pasquatino, man, 2.3K. There are few to fuck with this price tag. This man's on fire, guys. 8, 18, 26, 5, 16. His last 5. He looks good, guys, for 2.3. Let's go to second base. Chris Morel, 5K, man. No one's going to play him. 2 goose eggs in a row. If you're going to stack the Cubbies, if he bats 9th, do a wraparound stack. Put him in there with whoever's going to lead off, bat second, bat third, right? That's called a wraparound. Try it. Because if the Cubs are going to be chalk, I have a feeling he might be one of the least owned because of his price tag, too. It's just these are the ways you got to look at things, guys. And Luis Renfingo's been off, I mean, absolutely on point. 3.7K. Go back here. Sure, he's never hit George Kirby. He's faced him 5 times, 0 for 5. But we're talking about a man who's on a mission right now. 14, 9, 5, 8, 18 in his last 5. He's been on fire, guys. I love playing streaky players. Adam Down Goes Frazier. Smoking Joe Frazier. My dog's name. 3.3K. Normally the leadoff hitter, but we'll see where they put him. He's perfect against Tukey, man. 2 for 2. 1 single, 1 double. We're going to do a Seattle stack. There's your leadoff hitter, boys and girls. Let's go to third base. San Diego stack. Manny Machado is 5.9K. See what I mean? So if you're going to play Shohei Ohtani and try and fit in a San Diego stack, you're probably going to have to punt at pitcher. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not. It's hard to do and get them right. But Manny's, Manny, 1 for 3 against Lopez. Righties, lefties. He used to only be a lefty killer, but now he just hits both of them. Kyle Farmer for Cincinnati looks pretty dope at 4K. He's a lefty crusher. And he's been pretty consistent too. 8, 11, 10, 10, and a 3 in his last 5. So I really don't mind that. Yeah, and Draft Dashboard still has for these Baltimore players, it shows up as they're hitting up against Manoah still. So Draft Dashboard hasn't updated yet. Carlos Correa is 7 for 16 against Lynch. But guys, there's 7 singles, okay? For 4-6, I mean, if he gets like 3 singles, maybe, but I mean, God, what a horrible year he's had. Horrible. But shortstop, he's in play. If you're going to stack the Cubbies, Nico Horner looks pretty good at 4-7. He's been on point. 22, 5, 15 in his last 3. He's not cheap, though. 4-7 is really not cheap. Bo Bichette at 5-1 if you're going to stack Toronto. 1-for-1 against Voth. He's only faced him 1 time. And let's go to outfield. So George Springer, leadoff hitter. I say he's pretty reliable, especially for 5-3. I like the price tag. Ian Happ, if you can get him on the right day, because when I get him, he gets a 5. When I don't pick him up, he gets a 30, right? He only got a 2 today, so you just got to get him on the right day. He's 4.4K. He's never faced Abbott. Normally always bat second for the Cubs. Shohei. Juan Soto, 6.2K. You don't want to go Shohei, here you go. Now, against Lopez, he's faced him 23 times. OPS versus righties, 1.030. If you don't know, that's a good OPS. Batting 348, 3 singles, 3 doubles, 2 jacks, guys. So Juan Soto looks dope tomorrow for 6-2. San Diego stack looks great. Lourdes Gurriel, 4.5K. He's been consistent at not getting us goose eggs in those last 3 games. It looks like he might starting to be, waking up a little bit. Against Voth, he's 1 for 3 with 1 home run. So I don't mind Gurriel. We'll see where he's at in the lineup, too. Sometimes he's 3rd. Sometimes he's 2nd. Sometimes he's 6th. And how about my man Jake Fraley here, man? 2.5K. He'll be, he's got a tough matchup against Ranger Suarez. He's never faced him, but look at this. Oh, just look at this. 19, 14, 10, 17 in his last 4, boys. Yeah, he's on a fucking roll. Either he's leading off or he bats 5th. We'll see where they put him, but 2.5K is a beautiful pump play for outfield. Nick Castellanos is only 3.9 still. 2 good games in a row now. 28, a 12, a 8, 3, and 11. So you want to talk about someone who's due for some major progression. It's him. Yeah, no Bryce Harper this year. It's been, a disappointing year for the Phillies, but man, Nick Castellanos has been one of the main reasons why they haven't been good. But lately he has. So baseball is a very streaky sport, ladies and gentlemen. You got to catch these guys when they're on fire. That's the way it goes, guys. That's what I'm doing. I'm just sticking with the plays that work. That makes sense. It's the end of the season, so August has been a blessing, a godsend to me, man. So it's time for your favorite part of the video and mine. It's time for Schroeder's picks. Schroeder's going to give us his 3 home run calls, guys. Stretch. All right, Schroeder. So hearing all the calls there, who do you got for your first home run? Who are you thinking about? Well, I got to go with my boy, Manny Machado. All right, that's what's up. I like the call. Pretty safe call, but I like it. Schroeder's first home run call is none other than Manny Machado. All right, Schroeder. Who do you got? Who's going to get us another home run? Who do you got as your second home run call? It can be the player pool. It can be anywhere. Who do you got for your second one? Well, I'm going to go with my man, Shohei Ohtani. Okay. Shohei Ohtani it is, but, man, you're picking some expensive bats. What do you guys want good picks or what? Yeah, we want good picks, but, man, those are expensive. Got nothing to say. All right. That's all right, Schroeder. You pick your picks, buddy. Who do you got for your third home run call? I'm talking about the call that's going to get us all the salmon treats, all the salmon in the sea. Who's it going to be, buddy? Thank you. I know. Look at that little face. Who's it going to be? Who's going to get us not 1, but 2 home runs? Who are you feeling? Who's going to do it? I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go with my man Mitch Haniger from Seattle. Hey, there we go, Schroeder. Now we're talking. We got a value 2 home run call, Mitch Haniger. That's what's up. All right, Schroeder. Thank you so much. I'm glad you got your child support out the way. 50 kittens, though. I couldn't imagine. That's a lot of babies. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, the channel, we got to get to 6,000 subscribers. Once I do, I'm going to give away a year pass to the DFS club. So if you could do me a solid, it takes 2 seconds. If that, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. You guys are hitting that. You guys are smashing that. Smashing the comments. Again, the super thanks. I'll feature you in the next video, and you get pinned to the very top of the comments. So again, Schroeder and I appreciate all your support. And if you want to come join the family and win some damn money like tonight, dfsclub.com. Click join now. Click my logo, Skywalker DFS. Pick your plans, and you guys are in. It is that easy. Right, Schroeder? He says, yeah, I'm ready for my salmon. Schroeder, are you ready? Lettuce, are you ready? Let us get the fuck out of here. My name's Gabriel Skywalker. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Schroeder and I are out. See you guys in the next one. Good luck and take care, guys.